vision.
What is going on, boys? Your man Vinny Keys. I'm here to bring you my ESHL Legend 3 player build. I wanted to get this up for a little while now, guys, but yeah, I'm going to be jumping right into this. I'm going to be doing 3 different player builds: my left wing, my right wing, and my defender. I don't usually play center, so this is why I'm jumping right into it. I get a +7 on all my stuff here that you guys can see. You guys can stop this at any time if you guys want to see exactly what it's going, what's going on to what. This is more for a quick type player build, and I'm trying to keep it very similar between my left wing and my right wing. It makes the transition easier for guys, especially when you're playing an OTP and you're just trying to jump into a game. It helps that you're versatile in different positions, or that you can play different positions. But like I said, it helps. It makes it easier for you guys to make the transition to different things. Like I said, even from left wing to right D, or left D to right D. But that's the problem. If you want to do, if you're more of a one-timer type guy, you have to change your stick, and there's all that whole jazz that goes into it. But at least with your left wing and your right wing, if you like to go on your off, or have your off wing on that side, you can at least set it up for that specific character. I like to go on my off wing for one-timers. So I said on right side, I'm a left winger. On my left side, I'm a right-hander. Sorry, not sorry. On the right wing, I'm a left-handed shooter. On the left wing, I'm a right-handed shooter. Sorry. But yeah, like I said, you guys can stop this at any time or pause it. Like I said, if you guys are working along with it on your game, so you guys can try and build the character as similar as possible. If this is something you guys want to try, this is something, like I said, it's a quick player build more than anything. There's a little bit of a suggestion for you guys that are still kind of getting your way on up there, for your Superstar 3 card or something like that. Go and try a grinder if you still want to keep up in speed at least. I know you're not going to be overall better or as good as somebody that might have a Legend 3, which obviously you're going to get more points when you have a Legend 3 than a Superstar 3. But like I said, if you do want to keep up in speed, you can try it with a grinder and just put all your points into your speed and your acceleration. You'll be at least a 92 overall in both. Those are the highest you can get for a forward position, or at least for a grinder, or yeah, for a player build position. It's 92 overall for speed and acceleration. So just a little tip for you guys, while you guys can see some of the stuff that I'm doing. The difference here, the only difference that I really do for defense and forward, though, specifically, you guys can see, or you're going to see in a couple seconds, the size of my D-man and all that stuff. But the thing that I do, the difference is I use big shoulder pads for my D-man and small, obviously, for my forward. Helps them. I just notice it makes them go a little bit quicker flying around. Obviously, you might get hit a little bit more, you might get injured a little bit more, but try and turn up your durability a little bit. That's a little bit of a suggestion for you guys. I do the full sock tuck on both of them, on both guys. My full jersey tuck on both of them, defense and forward. You guys can see here, obviously, the size. You can play with this a little bit if you guys want to, make your guy a little bit heavier, I guess you can say. But with me being 5'11", 185, I just like to be a little bit quicker when I'm a D-man, because I'm more of a poke check first type guy. Just a tip for you guys. Like I said, I've told you guys before in past videos, when you're doing the poke check, the first poke check is always going to go for the skates. Always, always, always. So try and get that first immediate poke check that you're going to do, especially if you're one of those guys that spams it a little bit too much. You got to get that first poke check out of the way well before you're even close to the guy, because you will just instantly poke the guy's skates. So like I said, if you're one of those guys, just try and be a little bit more patient with your poke check when you're doing this. It's just, like I said, you can even turn it down a little bit. Like I said, I don't like to put it all the way up, but like I said, for the most part, I put a lot of points into stick checking, just so you can, you have a decent, it's relative when you're doing this stuff, like you're not just poking guys and getting penalties left, right, and center. But like I said, I notice when you put it up too high, you're more susceptible to penalties. So like I said, that's just my opinion. But at the same time, you guys can take a look at some of this stuff here, and obviously my acceleration, my strength, and my balance, and my durability. I tried to turn those up as high as possible, like I said, especially the balance and the agility. But like I said, they're pretty expensive, especially the balance in this one for my left winger as a sniper. I don't really like to keep my guys a sniper on my left winger. I'd like to try it, do different builds for you guys, at least in this video. I'll most likely end up using a playmaker on both left and right wing. But sniper at least gives you an idea, different perspective, different type of a player build. But this is usually the one that I play with, whether it's an LG or ESHL. I try and play right wing as much as possible this year. I played a lot of defense in 14, but I want to switch it up for this one, get some offense obviously going on. But you guys can see here some of the stuff that I did. Like I said, I still didn't put stick checking all the way to the max. I wanted to keep some other points for other places, and obviously still have some body checking. Even though I'm a small guy, you still want to be able to throw some body checks back. And like I said, you still run into guys anyways, whether you're body checking or not. You got to make sure you take that setting off for the left trigger hitting. But like, just another tip for you guys, like I said, when you're setting up your controller, just take that left trigger hitting off so you're not bumping into guys and getting penalties because you don't even realize you're not actually hitting them, but you are because of the left trigger that's being set on your controls. But like I said, you guys can see here, that's basically my right wing player builds. I'm going to be showing you guys quickly, or well, show you guys for a little bit here my two-way defender player build. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, the first player build went really well. It's my Legend 1 player build, so just to give you guys a different perspective. Some of you guys might still be at Legend 1, some of you guys might be at Legend 2, some of you guys might even be on Superstar 3. I know a lot of guys that are slowly building their guy up because of the fact that they're having trouble getting their guy to an A+ or A- average, which is the toughest part, I think. But like I said, you got to get that 3 times, unfortunately, for guys that are going from Legend 1, Legend 2, Legend 3. Some guys have the amount of games, some guys are missing the wins, some guys are just missing the grade, and they're like, oh, they don't even have their Legend 1 stats, but they have Legend 3 games. I know it's tough, you know what I mean? Sometimes, you know what I mean, just to get that A- average when you're playing a lot of OTP, you got to try and play with your buddies or guys that at least you know. I know it's tough because some guys like to play all the time, but it's just a tip for you guys. Try and play as much with buddies that you can. And like I said, just try and get as many W's. It makes it a lot easier on you than playing with a bunch of randoms because you get those losses that pile up, and then that's how your grade gets all screwed up. But you guys get a final look on at least the two-way defender, the acceleration, agility, all that's good stuff. This is the this is the stuff that people really like to see, I guess, for the build part of it. But anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Drop a like on all this stuff. I appreciate all you guys, the great subscribers. We're up over 430 subs now. I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon in one of our future videos. Check back for my shootout commentary, What Do You Think series. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that first one for the Edmonton Oilers. I will talk to you guys soon. It's your man, Vinny Keys. Hopefully you guys enjoy this player build and it works for you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.
So many pieces all back together now. What's your vision?